Guess whose microphone was on mute? This guy right here. Funny. But yeah. Okay. I'll just get started pretty early. Yeah. So I guess there will be a video in regards to Game Maker, game Tumoride. We've made some pretty good progress, pretty much all round. So pretty happy with that. But I don't want to say too much about that. I might have to send out some more things for review though. Get some more reviews. But yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll just pretty much get started. I don't have too much to say. We have made big progress though. I don't know. We made a lot of progress today, albeit as we can probably see, to be honest. 3rd of November. This is all 3rd of November up to here. So we've popped all of these out. And then as you can obviously tell, 1st of November there wasn't much, which was the Wednesday. So that's what I was referring to last time. So there wasn't much happening on Wednesday, but as you can see, we've made pretty big progress here. So and you can see all my stupid typing that I've had to be doing. Ruben and I have been typing up heaps, getting lots of feedback and whatnot. So yeah, minor spoiler into some of the stuff that we're working on. Idle this. But yeah, so today we're going to be working on, nasty. We're going to be working on some... probably just some... What's it called? Some Forza, to be honest. I do got some work to do, but in terms of... Oh, let me go over. I'll show a bit preemptive, because I feel like it. Let me just check something. Sorry, let me just check something. I wasn't on the latest update, it seems. I was on, like, over here. This was me. I was missing some stuff. That makes sense. And it always launches weirdly. Without spoiling, sorry. Does the song work okay? We haven't implemented it. A lot of the stuff that I stated we would implement to you anyway, Amy. Oh, no, I said on stream that I would. We haven't implemented, but we've implemented a bit, but I'll show. Sorry, I'm just trying to message. Remember. Sorry. Just testing some stuff. With just checking because we're just checking that icons and shit have been updated, but they all have, so that's good. What do we have planned? I guess I can say briefly what we have planned. This is about this week's worth of work that we have. Room grading, box pushing into mummies. Just kind of under there, but either or who starts it? There's a little spoiler for tomorrow on what we are missing. Box collisions work, but there's some issues. We have known about that for like the past 2-3 weeks, but yeah, it just needs some work. Locked levels, which is actually mostly done already by Remy, so that's good. Remy pretty much pumped that out very quickly. Coins and currency doesn't do much. That's getting worked upon by either Remy or Chris, I think. Sounds and music is what I'm working on. I've been working on that. Making music, not making, but like I source it from, you know, places, CCO. I make sure I can modify it, and then obviously I'm just modifying it. Stuff like removing background sound, stuff like that. Like one of them was like very backgroundy. I mean, I was working with I mean, little spoiler into one of the things that I was working with, but you won't get too much out of it because it's quite but yeah, you got lots of background noise and shit going on, so just removing some of it and repurposing. What else? We got Ruben health. We don't have health at the moment. Levels. We need one more level to be in what I would consider feature complete in terms of it's playable and it's got all the features required. But more would be nice, and preferably we can. Just adding the rest of the animations, which, like I mentioned before, we're still missing. So even I could code them in, so it's not that much of an issue. Teleportation, Remy must have already finished, I think. Bookwork, it needs to be done. But it is in progress, so we can do that. And room grading and box pushing. Mummies is give or take. So we're working. We got a lot this week, but you'd be surprised at the speed that those guys work. Chris, Ayub when he does when he's like, you know, focused and he's like, you know, in the feel, you know what I mean? I don't know what the right term for it is, but when he's like, you know, feeling it, he zooms through stuff. He got a decent bit done this morning. And throughout the lesson. But yeah, I mean, Remy's pretty damn quick with his stuff, and then Chris he just pops shit out. So the issue is that we're all got a lot of assessments coming up soon, so trying to manage this, like the thing is, right, we all want to make this as good as we can because it's like we're thoroughly enjoying working together and we're enjoying working on it, but it's also the case of we've got, you know, 4 other assessments outside of this that need to be done, so trying to complete those other assessments while making, you know, a feature complete game is not the easiest. I think it's more just, it's not that we've necessarily overscoped. I think I've scoped us pretty good. Like, a lot of this sort of stuff is This is like us scoped pretty well down compared to what we're wanting. We have a lot more that we want done, but cutting out a lot of stuff is kind of, this is what it's done. But like, you know, pushing box into mummies might be like an hour of work, but room grading might be, you know, 30 minutes, hour, more than that. Then the book work will be a couple hours, but that's just going to be over the week. Teleport is already done. I mean, missing assets should only really be 30 minutes to no more than an hour. Levels will be however long. Levels is hard. Game Maker makes... I'm not going to talk too much about that. That's for tomorrow. Or Friday. Or Sunday, I mean. Motorsport is now... I haven't played too much today. I played a bit before class. Maybe for like an hour and a bit. Well, I was just in call chatting to AU, but... yeah. It's a bit chilly. Wait, how are you doing, Amy? Unity would just run so much better. What do you mean? I see your message Saturday in the evil phase. I just don't know if I can, I will be doing it on Saturday. Depends on how shit goes. I feel a weight lifted off with, yeah. That's fair. Unity will be easier. I'd assume. That's a big upgrade. But it might mean I will have to grab the other two's work for the project and finish the shots for them as they can focus on the VR. I mean, still, in my opinion, that's not really fair on you, to be honest. Like, in reality, they should be working on that. Well, like, you shouldn't be needing to do that sort of stuff for them, as like in my opinion, they should have like poor management isn't a reason for you to need to take other people's work, is I guess what I'm trying to say. A lot slower, but a lot more balanced. Which I understand that might have to just be the case, but also, you know, it's just a bit disappointing. It's not, trust me, I won't say to them, but it might, but I keep my foot down if I want it done next week. I want it done. So, I have to, when does it do again, sorry? So after this, current week, 3 weeks left, but it's just I want to get compositing done. Yeah. It's a bit more balanced. It's just it'll take a while for them to code, I reckon. Sorry, let me just check something again in Game Maker. But it will, at least there's toots. Yeah, fair. 3 weeks of coding though might be tricky. I don't know, it depends on how many other things they gotta do. Whoa, this is a long one. Full circuit. Yeah, at least were they running it? Do they have like no tutorials really to go by? Well, I know that there weren't really any, but were they also struggling?
The 3.5-mile demanding Suzuka circuit hasn't changed much since it was built as a Honda test
I know things that need to happen can hold and move objects, monster jump scares, that's the bare minimum. Hold on. How easy a lot of the basic VR stuff is, because that stuff's not generally that simple. Like, it's not as simple as just shoving on like a character controller and being there in a day. Like, character control you can get done in like 3 hours to 1 hour to even 30 minutes if you know what you're doing, to maybe less than that if you really know what you're doing, and if it's just a default Unity one then it can be like 5-minute job. But oh, let's see what my performance is like. I turned on my settings again, but I forgot to turn them off before stream, so. I noticed that it was just not going good last night after you left. Shit. But, some aspects of it will be very easy to add, some parts not so easy. It also depends a lot on what you're trying to do. That would mostly be simple, I believe. I mean, it'll depend on a couple of things, but it should mostly be pretty simple, that aspect. In theory. I mean, it would also kind of depend on if they've got really any, if they've done much research, like if they've done really any coding before. Without much coding work, it can get a bit tricky. Like, how do I explain it? If you know C# to a basic extent, then following along stuff is very simple. Also, generally pretty simple to fix minor issues, but if you don't know too much C#, it can get kind of tricky. I mean, even now, I come back 2023, I haven't coded C# since like 2020. Like I've done a smidge, but not too much. Oh well, I have recently, but I more mean in the sense of coming back to it. It's changed, dude. It has changed since I last did C#, so I think it's, well, it's not, I mean, C# hasn't changed much, but Unity has changed, I should say. I think it's player unlocks the lock here, the monster sequence, yeah. I think more in my head, what I'm imagining is kind of more, it kind of depends on more how your animation's meant to be set out. If it's just a set in stone animation, but if the monster's meant to interact with anything, like go through a doorway, something like that, that might be a bit more tricky. I still need to code and work on my game. I don't know, depending on how this goes, I might do a little bit for my game as well. Or I don't know if it's really a game. It's sort of a game, but I don't really classify it as my game per se. Jump scare, yeah, fair. I'll be intrigued to see the end result, I guess. Because there's still a couple things that make my head go, Oh no, I figured I'd mess around with Unity this weekend, see if I can make a prototype. A coded prototype, or are you doing some coding, or just like lay everything out? Yeah, layout shouldn't be too bad then. Coding might be a bit of a different story. I think coding a VR game would still take quite a bit of time. It's just a decent bit of work that is a bit required of it. It's just sort of, well, no, to be honest, you couldn't do a VR game like you couldn't test it out anyway, in the sense of like you need a VR headset and you don't have one, of course. So just understanding some basic coding, yeah. I have a VR headset, but it's like, even, I don't know. The Meta Quest 3 seemed to really interest me, but it's also like I don't use my VR headset enough. But I don't know, it's one of those things where maybe if I had it, would I use it more? Maybe. But I don't know about that. Hurry up. Mercedes AMG were like, aim slow, dude. Yes, indeed. What was that on the road? I'm honestly just cruising behind them. He just brakes at the most unpredictable times sometimes. They like follow the fucking drive line, which isn't necessarily accurate. He brakes so hard. I'm not going anywhere near his wiener. So he just brakes for no reason, dude. That was barely a corner. Not happening. I'm not gonna give him a love tap. Not give guys love taps. Not happening. Not happening. I feel like, no, it's not happening. You'd do that. Not happening. this. Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to do this. I have very grippy tires now. Burn out. Hold up the whole crew. Need it. Fucking listen to. Didn't happen. Man, nope. It was not like that, Amy. Let's see. 222, 223. I'm gonna have to drive fast. But not happening. If I was on soft, oh, 4 laps will be easy. Four laps? Shit. That'll take a minute. This will be a little bit faster, but I am not risking it for the biscuit. Meow. Let's try 6th place. I have the AI on pretty tricky difficulty now. I bumped it up again, I think. So, I think I did. So, it's going to be a bit trickier, but I'll make a bit more money. Alpine. Lotus. Toyota. GR Supra. Lexus RCF. I like the RCF. Bush Cayman, not bad. There's Mo. Represent. I'm a bit slower now, but I'll be much better in the corners. So I don't sound as grunty either. We're on softs as well. My tires are cold. What the fuck was that? What? Did you see that? Excuse me? Penalty? I got rid of the penalty. But now I'm like way behind. Dude, I'm really close to him. Sorry, homie. Cars are going all over the place. Homie is slow. Little tap. Oh my lord, he's swinging around the place. I have a penalty! What? I thought I got rid of it. There is pure chaos. They're going all over the show. I'm just gonna have to drive fast then. Yes, I've passed most of them. Need to be careful of my tyres because this takes a while, so. I do have softs, but it does. It's RCF that I was looking at. Sorry, just adjusting my volume. Ooh, shit. That was a bit hard. I think we got the dubs. Dubski. Oh, I'm ass down here though. We were flooring it, not now. We are well ahead. These tires are pretty damn good. Going fast. Oof. A little bit of loss of grip. Making mad progress. Jeez, if we go at this speed, we're gonna absolutely destroy what my prior qualifying laps were. My practices, I should say. Yeah, that's insane. 220. Nobody had a 220. Oopsies. A little bit. I need to add a good amount more content to this game. It's pretty good as is, but there's a lot of A, confusing stuff, and B, like confusing as in it's not really the case. Like you got V8 supercars, you know, touring cars, and GT 3, I think, Korea. And then on top of that, you have fucking, you know, your Skyline, the GT, the touring car, I mean, isn't even in the touring race. Like, what the fuck's up with that? Like, hello? one more lap to go.
Last lap.
We'll lose it a bit again. Don't know if that's the tyres, just losing grip, or just bad driving on my end. Maybe a bit of both. We're going. She only got a second. I think this lap's a bit better than last lap, but still not great. Regardless, I'm way ahead, so I could not give it. Oi, oi, oi. Brake a little bit too late. I've got a fucking itchy, like, back of my head. So annoying. There we go. Easy beans. They weren't even close.
Good work out there.
Yeah, that took 10 minutes. Dominating. Jeez, Frame Giraffe did not do good. We're a little bit dirty. 7 minutes move. Oh, that's funny. There's literal fireworks going on outside. Maybe. Body kit. Super sedans, that'll be nice. How much experience did I get? Got a couple cars. Supra! 950. How much is a body kit? Ah, that's nice. Is it worth it? Probably not. But I mean, roller cool. Sure. Yeah, I might get this weight reduction. $150. Can I get 50? No. That sucks. D5, surely can get massive. $19 is the loss so far. Hey yo. Too many sevens. Oh, here we go. This will do. Let's pull a little bit slower speed. Better acceleration. Good bit better braking and handling. Not many people have that. Geez, almost 200 hours. Crazy. I mean, I might as fucking well. Only 6.4% of people have that. Dude. Is there a bit of paint design that I can get on it then? Considering it's looking so flash. Oh, that looks good. Is there a lot more mid than fucking... That's good. Racing. No. Like, these are just like made by normal people, so there's no, not too much of a surprise, but I guess not as many people play this though, then again, so. Because racing's not bad. Indeed, I quite like this though. Quite aggressive looking. Sheesh. Final race. Don't know if I've done Miguelo. S? Who here is going to have an S class? I'm not even top of A. Oh god. Rather buller looking. I don't think I've raced this. Like, I don't know. This game could look better, especially for the performance hit. But doesn't by any means look
Push the
bad.
pace and be aggressive out there. You see an opportunity to pass, take it, or someone else will.
Oh good, cool, snow. Speaking of FPS, why is it dropping all of a sudden? 80? 90% GP almost? 7,000? What happened? We are not. Let's take a look at us first. Jesus. Are they blind? Oh god. No. Man. Trying to drop those off again. Jesus. Scammers just sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. It's only really when I'm streaming though. I haven't had this happen. I'm usually sitting about 90 FPS, so I'm dropping down to 40, 30 with that much GPU usage and 7 gigabytes of RAM out of nowhere. Come on, dude. Where's it coming?
The quicker you can get back on the gas 100% after every turn, Apex, the better chance you have of finishing up front. Podium finish. Let's
Podium
go.
finish. Let's go. So she doesn't speak anywhere near as much as it would be nice to. Jeez, I'm struggling to hit 60. That's not fucking capped. I gotta restart the game. Indeed. Man. It says that I gotta restart the fucking race, but I think it's gonna have to be the whole game. Because that wasn't working. But no, it's definitely not at all perfect, but it's not. Like, I don't know. I mean, you can't really rate it on this, but if I, so I think it deserves, 37% of people to say shit game. Not recommended, not really. That's the tricky thing. It's kind of hard to judge because it's kind of like, that's just whether people recommend it or not. Yeah. It's a couple games like that, Starfield especially. But that's the thing. Gran Turismo's not really changing too much. Like, they did a pretty average fucking launch. Some people said it. I mean, the last couple of games have been a bit poo-poo. I think since GT5. And then this hasn't been great the last couple of games either, so it's like, I don't know. Some people still don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, the funniest thing that I found was people trying to compare Starfield to Cyberpunk. I'm just like, you guys were all saying that fucking Cyberpunk was bad and comparing it just to like GTA and Red Dead. Kept my ass. What? Can't even make up its mind. At least I'm getting better FPS. By a lot. And I haven't changed any settings, so fucking memory leaks or something. Yeah, because now I'm down to 4,000, 5,000, 4,000 RAM. Whereas before it's 7,000. It's like, yeah. It is, 3 years old. The thing is, it wasn't even, like, on PC, the launch wasn't even as bad as people made it out to be either. Like, I obviously played launch and I enjoyed it. Didn't finish it, but it's the same as what I do with most games where I play it a lot at launch, make a decent bit, never finish it, leave it for a bit, get distracted by other games, then come back to it later and go, this is a good game. Which I do with a lot. Most games that I, you know, finish and am happy with are those like that, where I play it for a bit, go, I like it, but I'm gonna get distracted by some other games and then shit. You're on a different account now. I'm like, wait, who's this? Starfield included. I left that a little bit. I mean, I'm sort of leaving Starfield till they fix some of the bugs. There's a couple bugs, but they're also adding a couple things I'd like to see. And so I'm sort of semi just waiting for it. They got a new patch coming soon, because they are only uploading like a new update like once a month, which is, in my opinion, not great. But like if you are, then at least like once a month is fine if your game's pretty solid, but at the moment it's, you know, still buggy, it's got issues. So, yeah. Oh, because of internet, or? Ah, right. I forgot about that. Gotta get like a graphics display. Like the drawing and then just shove it on there. I'll be on your main monitor and you can play games on your graphics tablet. Good deal if you ask me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, how in the world are you still hearing me? Now, if you get one of those like meta quests, I've seen some people, I mean you wouldn't do it while playing a game, but I see a lot of them like have streams while they're like drawing or like doing art on their, I don't know, iPad or fucking tablet, or sometimes they're doing like drawing and then they just have like displays around them showing like videos, live streams, shit like that. The old I don't know, it seems good. I mean, to me that seems pretty good. Like if you want lots of references and stuff open, then that could be interesting. No, pass, I can't afford. I wouldn't probably. I don't know how much the price is actually. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna search it up. I swear that MetaQuest actually, like, I'm not saying for you to, like, as a recommendation to buy, but more for my own interest, not to buy myself, but just I'm interested in, like, I've been into VR for a bit, so sort of stuff interests me, but MetaQuest were like $400 last I checked, 300-400 New Zealand, which was really good, so this one's quite interestingly good, so I don't know if it will be, you know, still slow. I'm barely hitting this recommendation, so this might be cause for concern. I mean, we went off-road. Interesting. He was struggling. Shit. Yeah, that fucks me over. redeeming myself. The acceleration's nice. Oh, I'm making good progress. Oh, that was slow. I lost a bit somewhere. Oh, we made 1 second under, but not by much. I want to see these prices. I'm guessing 500 to 600, but if any more than that, then I'm going to be surprised. Ooh, 800 to 1,000? That. And 18 as well. You can't even get it in New Zealand. Guessing that better be New Zealand dollar. Even then. That's ridiculous. Okay. Well, I guess it makes sense, but... That's starting. Jeez, if you want to get 512, which you'd almost definitely want. That's such a range. I guess 256 to 512 would make sense, but like there's no reason to pay that much. Ugh. She looks quite nice, the car. We don't need any tuning though. The thing I don't understand is 15 laps of fuel. Let's see. See, it still only says 1 pit stop. That's like... I guess if it was longer it would show, but still. Lots. Over $1 grand. Which I found a bit ridiculous. 207 on 206, so. Yeah, I'm with the boost. Fuck is the shadows, dude? This looks better when I have my ray tracing on, but no real surprise there. So it is like 900 for base, like 1.2 for the thing, I can't remember. Not worth it. I mean, it's worth it, but mine was only like 350 when I bought it, so 350, nearly 4, I think. I think it was still under 4 though. See, it looks like I'm fucking hovering. get those cold tires warmed up. The front ones are cold, the back ones are fine. There's a bit of battling going on. Jeez. He's driving crazy. He's off course. Whoa. He's taking a whip. Jeez! No, that's not even worth it. You better get a penalty for that. That was really bad gear change. I gotta catch up to first place though. Sorry, homie. What? That is not happening. Okay, that's him. What the fuck is he doing? You dirty driver. He did a fucking vendetta against me. I should almost, no matter what, win the tournaments. I'm not too bothered about like not coming first, but I do want to get first. It's still going wide. These guys are crazy on this course. He is fast though, but now I can actually go fast. Like, they're fast, but mainly fast because I've been fucking getting cock-blocked by stupid drivers ramming me. So I'm already up 5 seconds. That's how much faster we're going so far. 7 seconds. Almost 8. But even he's going pretty quick now. That guy in second. So even I'm starting to get a bit cautious about him. My lack of top speed now is now my downside. Where I'd usually be able to make heaps of gas on here. We're now not pushing too much.
3 remaining.
What? On Lexus. Homie's broke. Right? I don't know what the correct term is in this context. I just gotta catch up to first place. It's gonna be tricky. It's the RCF again. He's quick. So am I. Especially through these corners now. With this build. I mean, I'm getting teens as well. So some of those straights we are at a bit of a, not disadvantage, but can't pull as much as we used to be able to. Yeah, we'll catch up to him, I think. Or at least get very close. Jeez, he's got mad top speed though. He's just got me so hard on those straights. Through these corners I catch up to him a bit, but not by as much as I would like to be. Awfully close. Hey, I'm getting very close to him though. Indeed, it's just his speed, it goes much higher. As you can see, he's pulling mad G's right now. But I think I might be able to catch up to him. Around the end. Nice drawing one of these. I'm not oversteering. Golly. That might have fucked me. I'm gonna go back. I ditched the back of me out a little bit. Which car is this? The Supra GR 2020 Supra. Oops. Ooh. Going a little bit wide. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But we're struggling to keep up with them. And this is the last lap. There's not many corners remaining. One last set of corners, so I don't think we got them, but... we try.
Time penalty is about a second.
7.7. Oh golly. Where was that? Like, yeah, these green parts aren't track violations. I think that's stupid. You're joking. 80! It gets worse! How? Yeah, that didn't. Fuck me. This is gonna piss me off, dude. I don't want to deal with it. Dude, I'm not gonna... he's gonna overtake me on the final strip, so I don't want to deal with that. But...
Total time penalty is about a second.
how? How is that saving me, like, a second? That is stupid. Let me try rotate this a bit. Sorry, this is just really starting. We are very close. If we could do that, we'd catch up to him. You're joking. Dude, what's the point of this? What? This green part is so you can take a little bit closer. Come on! Oh, we're not gonna make it. We're very close, though. Jesus. We're like right on him.
P2.
He was just so much faster. Fuck me. We're fine overall, though. Fuck me, he was fast. Out of water though already. I think it was just those people crashing into me at the start. Fucked me over. Good bit of money. In a momento. I refill my drink bottle because this shit makes me thirsty. I wonder what class it'll be though. Yes, that was rather close, but unfortunate. We unlocked this. Okay, I want to see what these cars give me. I've unlocked iconic muscle.
Introduced in the 1960s, the Mustang, Camaro, and Challenger sparked a fiery
I'd
debate
personally get the
as
Challenger.
rich, muscular V8 package was superior on the street and track. A debate that reignited 40 years later when GM and Dodge reimagined their Camaro and Challenger to once again deliver that familiar, chest-compressing acceleration to compete against the contemporary Mustang. With all three modern classics retaining their old-school, ground-pounding intensity, the debate can finally be settled here and now.
Depends on what Mustang though. Some Mustangs I like more than others, but out of these I'd just get the Challenger. So we unlock that. Not the MX-5, you need to unlock track specials. What would be vintage hatch? I want to unlock these would be nice. Super sedans. Huh. Which is what I'm up to. I want that.
For over a century, Germany has been at the epicenter of cutting-edge automotive engineering, building some of the very best sports sedans for 3 elite performance brands.
I'd get the
BMW
Audi
M
probably
series,
of these.
the Audi RS series, and the Mercedes-Benz AMG division. Each routinely delivers performance numbers once reserved for elite supercars, while surrounding the driver in handcrafted interiors of sublime luxury that's soon to be jettisoned as they're stripped out and built up to the ultimate level of blistering speed and razor-sharp handling.
Right now it is relatively quiet actually. But I haven't turned it down, so... Has it always been this quiet, or is it just that's quiet? I would probably pick that if I could. Beam is... fuck me. There's heaps of Beamers. Mercedes. Hearing me? Wait, trouble hearing me or trouble hearing the game? Because it's a different story. Myself. Can't bump myself any more than this, to be honest. Or is it game quiet, or I don't know entirely what you mean. Because this is, I was at 0.4 decibels and now I'm at 0 decibels, so. I'll get myself the sports back if that's the options to choose from. Fuck me, this will be fast. Shit, handling and braking, what? Really? Everything's maxed out in terms of microphone quality, and it's like not far away from me. It's finger length from my nose. Same volume as I have on Discord as well, so it's... That seems like the best option, but not what I want. Oh shit, it's just you won't be able to see me then. I mean, this would be the best option for me. 553329. I'm just gonna have to deal with this. That's better, you reckon? Alrighty. This is nice. Let's go. It's expensive though. Better bring me 100k then by the end of this one then. Okay, but I just want to quickly see what we have. We got Legacy and Open Class last. Legacy I think is where I want. I think I would like Legacy. Do I like Vintage Hot Hatch? I like some of them. There's a couple that I'll like. Do I like Retro Tuners? Hell yeah. Do I like Classic Sport? Yeah, there'll be a couple. And Exotic Speed, yeah. I mean, that's what I like. Power. Does this interest me? No. Does this interest me? No. Does this interest me? No. That one, possibly-ish. I don't know. To unlock C8. So, none of these really interest me because that's very American. Maybe these are cars you get at the end. Enthusiast. Yeah, I mean, some of these will interest me. This one will. That one, eh. This one, eh. That one, Then these, modern. I mean, premium performance, maybe. This one's only 5. $800 S 800. Yep, fancy. Let me go performance. Weird. Game over. Not much too much that I can buy from the get-go. If you want really central, but then that's just adding a bunch extra weight onto it. That'd be ideal, I guess, this one here, but... You mean that's not me? You can't just post it and say, that's not you. What do you mean it's not me? Amy. This will be interesting. Lots of sharp corners. That is me holding hands with Jade. I would hold hands with Jade. This is going to be terrible for this car.
Many turns here at Kyalami are named after local wildlife, such as crocodiles, cheetah, and ingwe, which means leopard.
This car is anything but corners. Hear what? Ow. The turbo? Yeah, I can hear the turbo. Leopard, that's me. Oh my, this is gonna be a painful race. Don't get me wrong, this car fast. Got a beefy turbo as well. But holy, corners is no for like any of these. $203. Pretty zippy though. On straights, it's just these corners are Yeah, good luck, effectively. Look forward to getting a new exhaust on this. Sheesh. You sound like sneezing. I'm sorry, Amy, I didn't mean it. That was a 10? Dude, that was terrible. What the fuck? What do you mean by that? Okay, now you're just calling me out here. I did not. Two or three. I did not. You meanie. 2 or 3. Wow. Oh no, Amy. I have to try. What the fuck? Didn't even have the bonus. Hark! This is gonna be tricky. You heard me. I need to be a whole second faster, not that far. What? That was slower. I might need to lower my difficulty if this is gonna be like this. These S's are real ass. Basically, if you're turning a corner, don't brake. I'm not a fucking leopard. Yeah, I saw what you posted now. Don't brake. I'll try not to. Jeez. I'm hearing a lot of... Can't get that goal. I'm driving as pretty much fast as I can as well. It's not miles per hour. Miles per hour smells like woolly. Not, huh? Oh, that is. I was wondering what it is. The stupid people were letting off fireworks every single time as soon as I changed gears. I'm trying to figure out whether it was or wasn't them, but no, it was. I can hear. You're not innocent cheeseburger. Well, this is the first time I don't have my bonus. This car is just not very good for this course. I'm definitely gonna have to turn down the fucking difficulty, I reckon. Like, we're getting better, but also not by enough. When this guy falls. We didn't make it. Oh, really? Alright, quick enough. Car's a little dusty though. If I'm not hitting the bonus, then I don't think I'm gonna be as fast as these guys. Shit! 2 seconds! I'm like the slowest almost. Listen, I didn't mean to piss in the car. Even then, this will be crazy to keep up with these guys. BMW M3, second faster. That's a bit better. Listen, I might have to, but I don't want to. Two-second lap time? I don't even think so, but... this will be tricky. I'll start off in 5th. Not much money, but I want to get first. Sounds good. Those are nice. These cars will be fast around the corners. That car beside me. Some mean ass turbo. Jeez, and they're faster as well. Something's got an interesting sounding turbo. Don't know if it's the car in front or the car behind. Come on. Oh shit. I'm gonna redo that because I don't want to be that far behind him. He accelerates very quickly. Okay. That was terrible. Lost by like almost a second around those couple of corners. Jesus, super wide. Right behind me. Nice. Car level 4? Nice. Fuck that one up. come on.
Final lap.
Hey, I finally hit the fucking goal, but you gotta go real fast. Don't dab me. You gotta go so fast. I like the Audis, but maybe they ain't up. Maybe the Beamer would have been more of a nut. I've driven Mercedes, but not an Audi nor a Beamer, so don't really have too much to go by. I just didn't like those designs of the Mercedes. It was a little ugly. Oh, fuck up this corner as always. This shit's stupid. You're not too far behind me either, which is worrisome. New version of GeoGen should be out soon, hopefully, so I look forward to trying that out because that might introduce some new stuff that we're wanting to use. That was not it. I'm trying to. I think my next thing that I want to make is sand dunes. I'm gonna try that. I struggle to make good looking sand dunes in Gaia, so far World Crit is the only one that I've been able to really make nice looking sand dunes. Like I got alright looking sand dunes in Gaia, just not. I didn't like it as much.
Nice work out there.
P1 at what cost though? Jeebus. Sorry. See, some things don't make sense. Tire compounds you unlock second level, right? Or third level, I don't know. Like, you need like 1,000 car points to do anything. Yeah, nice work. Ew, why would you swallow a here, Amy? Was that one of your hairs? Ugh. Yeah. That's something that's like kind of baller. It could be worse if there's somebody else's hair. Ugh. If it was not here, then that would be even worse. Yes. Smell my finger. Ew. You would. I would not. Can this get me? That barely can. Used 800. What else? $65 down to 46. So 20 kgs though. It's expensive. That I can afford, but it's just heavy. Yes. Rims it is. Not bad. I got these. These look good. No, they do not. Bit slow, but we're a bit lighter and better handling. Oops. Four more races. Oh, this one might be great. Either. But we got a bit of tire compound, so we should be able to take corners a bit better.
The 4 turns following the super fast backstraight.
It's just very heavy.
Technical sequence where you should use all of the blue and white.
Jeez. What's that FPS? Speaking of, where's my task manager? We're back up in terms of fucking RAM usage, so. Memory leakage. It's a fucking memory leak, dude. We're up by like 2 gigabytes of fucking. I think it's memory lane. The people bringing it up. Yeah, massive memory leaks. Oh, the latest driver, I think. What are you cleaning? Oh, my PC's up to date. Might be something with some new update. Watch this run fine. My RAM's down. This one might not be great.
The Indy Grand Prix circuit is almost entirely flat, so always keep your eyes focused
This map
far
might
down
just
the
not be
track,
great.
because passing opportunities will happen in some unexpected
It's bad.
places.
How's this using so much? Oh, I didn't quit, did I? Alright, let me quit. Because I don't quit. I quit event, yeah. I don't quit the game. That makes sense. I don't understand how they managed to do that. A couple games have that issue from time to time, but the Forza Horizon also had terrible memory leaks on launch. Wrong thing. Single threaded? I don't think so, buddy. The Golf? Ugh. Let's see if it is. It's dropped a lot of usage, it seems. A lot of these games just don't utilize much of your computer. My RAM usage has dropped significantly
Turns following the super
by
fast
about
back
2
straight make up
gigabytes.
a demanding technical
My
sequence
VRAM,
that
my
should use all of the blue and white carpet.
what the fuck is that? Let me just stop the car. And there goes my FPS zooming up again. It's typical. So now I dropped to just 5,000. It's using that much, it just never touches these. Not many games do these days. Some games do. I think Cyberpunk does, depending on my settings, stuff like that. Some do, some don't. You see this on gain 30, 40 FPS, almost. Just from restarting, that's how you know it's a memory leak. Wow, that and your memory usage goes up by a significant amount. What's the goal for this one? 142. See if I can hit that this time. This one hasn't been great, but literally named turns 11 through to 14. That's creative. Do I preface that it's not, these guys didn't name it that, it's just the names of the turns. 142 will be hardish. No, it's not. 3 seconds is fine. Sorry, let me just change my view. I think these tires have helped. Two wheels for a bit. I want to get V8 supercars because those are in the game, but those are expensive. Turns out a lot of cars in this game are very expensive. There's also no like auto show trading. There's an auto show, but there's no auction house kind of what you'd be used to Amy and Forza Horizon. So you got to pay pretty much 300k for like a lot of cars in this game, which sucks because making that much money is a bit ridiculous. I think I'm sitting 200 something, maybe getting close to 300 and 200 something. That Mercedes sounded good. This road. Very grunty Mercedes. It's a bit slow, but that Beamer is just in my way. This would be better with my wheel, but I couldn't fit my wheel with the amount of power plugs I'd need. Some different solution. Rip indeed. And I don't have my wheel right now, it's at work. Gained a second. Really? That's a track violation? You're joking. My memory's slowly going up, I can see. Jeez. Seems to be the best. Won't save me much, but it will save me a bit. There's a difference regardless. So what are these guys hitting? 138 and 139. Don't think it's worth bumping up the difficulty then. But I can put myself back a little bit. I think 6th. Five or 6 laps. Please don't tell me it's 4. This looks really fucking clean right now, Jesus. It's 4. This Mercedes sounds so good. Very grungy. It's a Forza one though. Jesus. That's just the Forza these Mercedes that sound fucking really interesting. What are they doing? They're wedging me. What the fuck? You joking? I was gonna say, you fucking stopped right in my way. Fuck me, he's quick though. He's gaining distance though. Faster top speed it seems. He's much better turning though. Hello, Fleet. You're a boy. Fuck me. much faster top speed, that seems. Jesus. That was lucky. That's gonna be a terrible idea, I already know it. I don't know how I pulled that one off. Oh, go on. Come on. Check clip I sent you and break it down how shit the VFX stream. Shit. What clip? Did you send me something, or I must have forgotten which clip you sent me. Resend it and I can do that if you want on Discord. Fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Wait, I got 2 laps to go. How about this? I'll do that on stream after I finish these 2 laps. This is gonna put me off my game if I stop now. I got the track in my head.
One more lap.
Where'd you send it? Because I don't have a ping. Did you send it on my server or something? There we go. Now I got a ping. I got extremely close to that wall. These guys behind me are relatively close. Yeah, I'm still ahead though.
Good work today. P1.
Interesting. Sniper ghost. Alright, let's review what you sent me. Well, now. Can technically do that, Amy, but it's. I have the Flash CG now. Well, I don't think I can. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn off my volume because I can't play this music, of course. It was made by Frag, I'm not too sure. Not very good. Reflections look a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it's... I mean, this looks terrible. I know, you know, potentially what they could have done. They could have used... What's it called? Um... What was it? What's it called? Yes, Saber. This looks like fucking Saber. They say we can do quite a lot, right? It just looks like Saber, except the quality is better. I mean, part of it will be just the recording. You're getting emission over here, no emission there. What's that about? Now, in their defense, this is terrible. Yeah, it is also animated terrible. They've applied actually atrocious like color grading. The person who recorded this is not the base color grader, I can tell you that now. But the lighting doesn't even look realistic here. Neither does it. Nothing about this. Nothing about that looks real. Like, don't give me like. Hear me out, okay? I'm gonna say it how it is. Yeah, effectively. The lighting and the VFX, CGI, whatever you want to call it, wasn't great back then either. Like, this isn't anything crazy. Some of these are right, some of these are not amazing either. But it's significantly better than this. Like, what? The position that these are, like, being tracked to is moving. What a fucking static camera. Like, this looks pretty good, though. But some aspects of these are not great. First one of the TV show. Yeah. Second one's still not film quality in my opinion. But it is TV throughout, yeah. It is TV throughout. No, the actual movies have a lot better quality VFX, but the later ones are still not great. It's just not great. Like, I've seen literal, you know, hobbyist VFX artists make fucking better composited and done VFX than that. It's embarrassing. Yeah, there's one point, there's only, I think it's like Man of Steel running fast. Superman run fast. I think this is the only time that I've seen good. There's a specific one, and let me go to YouTube. I think the only, I'll tell you why. I like how none of these are Superman. Which is just a bit of a joke. Not sure. All I know is Henry Cavill. It's this movie, whatever that one is. I just haven't seen the movie myself. He's not fucking running, is he? Is it Man of Steel? Yeah. Maybe it's Justice League. Superman. No. Yeah, I can't find it. These are all like fucking shitty fucking videos. No, it's none of those. You don't see him running that as a thing. Oh, I mean, I can try it, but I don't think you see him run. Well, this isn't it. This isn't it. I know that. There's one thing, one bit of media where I've seen actual, like, here's the thing. A lot of movies, in my opinion, misportray fast, like, speed. Okay, well, this looks terrible. Everything about that looks terrible. The composition, the lighting just doesn't even match. And the running, what the fuck? Here's the thing. The Flash it's not good running, right? Like, the running in it is terrible. The way that a lot of these like to portray it is they don't portray it as somebody who runs fast. They portray it as somebody that, you know, can slow down time. That's not how, which I don't think is realistic. So I think a lot of these are all horseshit in terms of their media. And because, you know, have you ever seen somebody run fast before? If you have, then in what sense? Like, does that what feel or look realistic? Even then not necessarily. The way I like to portray it is, look at Usain Bolt running, right? His legs don't run any fast, like, they're not moving, you know, super speed, right? He's leaping further, okay? When you run fast... Sorry, I'm going to turn my music back on. When you run fast, right, the way that you run fast is not necessarily moving your legs faster. It's by generally, like, you move them at the start faster, but in general, you know, you're going to be striding further. Like, your strides can go like 2-3 meters. I don't know about 3 meters, but 2 meters, you know, per stride. Some of these guys are going, I think, something like that. It's something pretty ridiculous. So my point being is, when you're running fast, like, look at a cheetah, right? Cheetahs aren't necessarily like, they are, but also their strides are massive, you know, they're pulling distance. So when you look at, you know, the portrayal of somebody running fast in film, your strides should be far, you know what I mean? Especially for that. But then you run into, what was that other shitty Marvel movie where it's like those, like, weird fucking things? Marvel, Fast Run, or, Marvel movie, mini. Oh, I don't know the movie. It was that shitty movie that came out with like 7 different superpowers. So Flash, yeah. Not necessarily. It's more just. It's kind of like they portray it very differently. It very, very wrong, in my opinion. So the way that they portray running is somebody that just isn't... Somebody that slows down time, I guess, is the way that they portray, I guess, is the best way for me to explain it. Whereas the actual way, you know... 25, that's just sad. Sorry, that seems pretty good. I get that. Oh, never mind. So yeah, the way that I kind of look at those sorts of things is, it's not like... I mean, am I overlooking it? You can say, yeah, I'm overlooking it. But on the other hand, I'm not fucking wrong either. Everybody just misportrays it. Like, the only way that, you know, it would make sense is if they're slowing down time, and then they can you know, run that fast. So if you have control of... That's why I say Quicksilver is a speedster, but he's not a speedster, but he's the most accurate portrayal, I guess, outside of that one that I'm thinking of. No matter what they look fucking goofy, yeah. So Quicksilver isn't fast. He can just, like, slow down time, from what I understand. And then in that case, but he doesn't, like, you know, if that makes sense. So It just looks like he moves. But
On
when
the
you see the way that they
opposite
portray
side,
him,
straight. The
although it
handles
looks like he moves fast, he's not
This
moving
is a
fast. He's
weapon
slowing
rating
down. He slows down time. Like, you can see him. He can, like, stop, you know, stop moving and just, like, see as shit goes by. And he can just, like, walk around naturally. Like, da 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 da, move these bullets, move yada yada. That's slowing down time, right? So I think they portray him right in there. I think that's good portrayal, but that's not... That's, I think, the most accurate portrayal, but it's also not running fast. That's not, you know, somebody who can run fast. It's just somebody that can slow down time. So, in the either the Man of Steel or Justice League, I cannot remember which one, there is one point that I think is portrayed well in terms of being fast. And that's, Superman. Now, there is this, like, Marvel movie that was kind of like a miss, and it was, after some, the fucking 8 Ring movie. I can't remember the Marvel movie names, because this one was, they didn't do very well, and it was kind of a mid-movie from what I heard. No, not X-Men, that's not even Marvel, that's DC, isn't it? Wait, no, this was, yeah, I'm talking about Marvel, though. And it had somebody that ran for... X-Men is Marvel? I did not know that. Weird. Regardless, not X-Men. It came out after the 8 Ring fucking, movie. So this was like 2 or so years ago. Not Quicksilver. It's not what I'm referring to. And it's this person, and they portray her as a lady. And she... Oh, yeah. And she runs fast. And then they sort of go more accurate in the sense of she takes long strides. But then it's like taken to a whole nother level where it's just like, no, that's arguably where it's not. Oh, yeah. But she's like leaping continents each stride. So is she moving fast? Yes. But in my opinion, if you're like leaping continents, then you're just taking it to a whole nother level, and that's not really right, you know? It just feels very goofy, her ones. Fucking Ruben would know, because he's a no-life Marvel fan. Let me see. The thing is that Marvel people only give a shit about, like, the 7 or whatever, 5, 7, whatever main people, and then they don't give a shit about anybody else. Outside of, like, the die-hard fans, but then the die-hard fans don't make fucking YouTube videos. Marvel movie 2020. It was something like 20... Eternals, that's the one. Eternals. Fast run. Yeah, Makiri or whatever. This I still don't agree with. Yeah, like, what the fuck is that? That's just goofy. I don't know. There was a better one that I saw, but I don't know if I can find it. That's not really what I was looking at, but I remember there was another one where she was just going even crazier. But even then, that still is goofy as shit. So, I don't know. It's better than The Flash by a fucking long shot. But also, it's not great either. Wait, no, The Flash is DC, isn't it? Yeah. Like, here's also the thing. Here's another thing that I completely disagree with. Well, here's a couple of things I also will just run off as well. That is so weird. Your legs are much stronger, right, than your arms. That's just the physical factor, right? If you take any martial art, they'll tell you, you know, if you want to do as much damage as possible, fucking kick them, okay? That's where you're going to get most of your damage, right? Your leg muscles are much bigger and much stronger than your arms, like your bicep, your tricep, yeah, so forth. So, you know, you should kick people. You always see these fucking speedsters punching, dude. Why would you punch, dude? You'd tear a person in half if you kick them. Like, that would be insane damage. You'd get more damage out of that. Right? Watch fucking Muay Thai and you'll fucking see. That shit just goes insane. So, you know, you never really see them kicking in those sorts of things. And when it is, it's just some real goofy ass kick. It's just like normal kick at normal speed. It's never like something insane, which is just stupid, in my opinion. But on top of that, like, these guys would be insanely, like, their body, like, here's the thing. You run into the issue where, in order to be running those... Oh, sorry. Oops, I missed. Nothing. You know, stated they were smart heroes. Yeah. But also their portrayal is just wrong. Like, if you got these accurate, it would be even cooler. You know what I mean? Well, in my opinion, it's not that cool. I don't think this shit's that cool anyway, in my opinion. I think it's alright, but I find entertainment and much better. You know, there's... Yeah, they don't generally do these too cool, in my opinion. But, you know, their bodies must be so strong in order to sustain, like, running at those speeds. I don't even see why they would even give too much of shit about anything, right? Indeed. Which is more realistic, though. I like them a lot more. A lot more entertaining. But the... oopsies. But the, avoidable content? I mean, if I was to say anything, it'd be the fucking Prime show, the anti-hero movie. I don't remember what it's called. In my opinion, that's much more realistic. But the, yeah, I mean, like, why would you give too much of a shit in the world? Like, you get shot by a bullet, what's that gonna do? Like, they portray so much stupid shit. Like, you know, you'd run so fast that you're causing, like, literal, you know, here's the thing. Like, yeah, the boys, that's the one that I was talking about. We were talking about this the other day ago, Amy. Fucking, about, the sonic boom, right? Of when something breaks the sound barrier. They would break the sound barrier. But you know how fast they're going? Like, there's so much, like, that they could explore with this. Like, sound barrier attacks. You know, friction, causing heat, causing fire. They would have some form of, like, you know, being able to burn shit. Everything they go and touch should just burn. You know, just melt. You know, kick somebody hard enough, they'll just fucking melt. Oh, it's raining. Stuff like that, like... When you think about something that happens when it's fast and now the memory, like, oh, never mind, it's somewhat fine. Now we're back to getting in there. But yeah, like, there's so much that they have room for exploring, and I think, what? Avoidable? My fat ass. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not just trying to diss on, like, their thing, albeit I think you're joking. Time to restart. 1 second, my ass. Yeah. Like, what was I doing? I was fucking just driving the road and some bitch drives into me and decides, oh. But no. Like, if you put any little bit of research into, you know, speed. I mean, for example, look at, you know, airplanes, right? And shit like that. Like, for example, expansion, right? When things move very fast, they expand, right? You can commonly see that with tires, right? Same with, you know, watch drag racing, right? You see their tires expand. It's pretty insane to look at. I would recommend looking at it. Why is there no sort of, like, expansion in these sorts of things? Like, you can make the people expand, which physically should happen. But also, there could be some sick-ass moves they could come up with. Like, on these bases. It's so stupid. What is that? I got pushed off! Hey, Amy. Not like that. Amy pushes me off. Bullshit. So my point being is they just take a massive miss. All of them do. I want to preface, all of them do. Not just Marvel. But, you know, if you're gonna have a movie literally about somebody that's fucking fast, at least come up with some cool shit that's like, you know, at least, you know, creative. Like, yeah, you add fucking lightning. I'm not entirely sure where the lightning comes from. I mean, when you have something move fast, it doesn't really create lightning. Shoot a bullet, you don't see lightning, right? Anything that moves fast, shoot a railgun, you don't see lightning, right? And railguns are like some of the fastest things. And yes, they exist. For example, the Hadron Particle Collider, that shit would move so fast and it'd be so small. No lightning involved there! Like, where do you get lightning from? When you should have fucking fire. Fire is accurate and true. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. But, I don't know, like, does he have the power of lightning then? Like, if you watch, okay, this is more the shitting on the TV series, I guess. But, you know, he doesn't control lightning until he does some weird speed shit, right? So, it's like he moves so fast that there's lightning. From what I recall watching of it, I watched a bit of the show. Like, the first season or two. But, that's, you know, when he moves fast, he gains lightning, or lightning comes around him and shit like that. Like, it's not, he doesn't natively have lightning, so, at least in that way, that's fucking portrayed terribly. I think same thing with, I don't think they really, yeah, I mean, in the movie, I think is the same thing. They do have lightning, but it's more, I think, generally portrayed as a speed thing, which is inaccurate, but if it's like they control lightning natively and naturally and nothing to do with speed, then that would make sense. I guess logically speaking, but if it's something portrayed with speed and shit, then no, not at all. I don't believe that's accurate. I could be wrong, I'm not a fucking physicist or anything, but just looking at shit that's fast, there's no correlation of speed, you know? Like, how many Machs do these fucking aircrafts go, you know? And then there's some new aircraft that'll be coming out soon that, what's it called, is teasing, so. this shit ain't drawing fucking lightning. So, you know. And then what? If they're fucking controlling lightning, are they now lightning proof? What aspect of lightning are they? Are they like some fucking Faraday cage of some sort? I don't fucking know, dude. Oh, I don't know. They're rubber suits indeed. It'd have to be more than a rubber, because rubber melts really fucking easily. And gumboots. I don't know. The more that you look at these, the more that you think about these things, the more stupid they get. That's what I don't like about a lot of these shows. They're very... I mean, you know, when you're a kid, sure, right? It's entertaining, it's interesting. I don't know, when I grow up and shit, I just think, you know, none of this shit makes sense. It's not realistic in any sense. Like, yeah. It's meant for turn your brain off, don't think. Indeed. Like, I think it depends on the focus, right? Some things like The Boys, it's, yeah, they have superpowers. Are the superpowers, like, realistic? No, not at all. But also, that's not the focus of the show either. It's more, you know, the more mental side, I guess, of, you know, those superpowers and, like, the ego that could come from it. Which is why I believe it to be a very good show. But, sure be I never finished. But these ones, like, their focus is their superpowers, yet the superpowers are so fucking flawed. It's ridiculous. You know, if your, you know, main aspect, it's like, it's kind of like the Cleopatra thing. I don't think it's anywhere near as bad, but like how Cleopatra was portrayed as, you know, black in fucking that Netflix show. Yeah, well, yeah. When, like, realistically she was, like, Greek fucking Macedonian or whatever. Was it like Macedonia? I don't fucking know. Macedonian? I don't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it, dude. I'm not, you know, I don't study that much history. But the point being, you know, she'd be olive-skinned. Not white, but, like, olive-skinned. So, you know, no reason to outright state she was, you know. Portrayal can sometimes be a bit weird, but, like, literally stating she was, then that's a different story. And it's like that. If your main focus is, like, portraying a character of history and showing off, you know, facts about her, you can't get those wrong. That's just wrong. Now, that's a literal portrayal. That was a documentary, and that's where the fucking line draws for me. But even for these, it's like, your main focus is superpowers. At least have, like, the superpowers having somewhat being realistic. Some of them are, like, somewhat, like, you can sort of see it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not realistic by any means, but it's, like, at least there's, like, some backstory behind it. Like, Tony Stark, he's very good. Because albeit it's not realistic having half the shit he has, like, it's also not realistic. Hawkeye's pretty good in that regard as well. Like, yeah, obviously there's some parts that it's not at all realistic. But, there's, you know, some insane archers now and definitely in the past. But some of it is just stupid. Like Aquaman, no way, dude. Homie can breathe underwater. That's insane. I don't fucking know, dude. Black Panther's interesting, yeah. Black Panther's not at all realistic, but I do find it, like, to be at that point where I couldn't give a shit, you know what I mean? Like, it, you know, it's some, like, hidden place within the world that nobody knows about, and homie's suit gives him, like, insane powers and Hermes goes kind of insane, but he's like still a generally, like, he's still a general dude, you know what I mean? Green Lantern, let me, give me the wing. And like, yeah, I think, yeah, Black Panther's pretty sick. So yeah, I think a lot of those are stupid, and that's why, one reason that I can't deal with superhero movies that much anymore. Batman. Yeah, Batman's pretty good. Batman's pretty realistic. But then again, I mean, you run into the other thing. Okay, like, Batman's realistic and shit. But also, the other thing that I find with superhero movies is, like, fucking... they are literally, and I mean literally, built upon repetition, which I find is the most backstory. Yeah, well, yeah. They're literally built upon just repetition, and I think that's the most boring shit. Like, good on you if you enjoy it, but also for me, I kind of just like, I can't do repetition, like, you know, repetition, right? I can't do, you know, I won't watch a movie like 4 times over unless it's like something that just hits different. So when you have a thing and it's really just the same shit, the movie starts off, like, the story is always, you know, something's happened to him. Oh no, bad thing. Wow, guess, you know, he gains a superpower. Sick, you know, fight major evil enemy. Ooh, and then, hey, we won the day. That's what made The Boys good, because it went completely against and completely the opposite of that, really. But yeah, superhero movies are all the exact fucking same. And maybe sometimes they don't beat the enemy. You know what happens? They beat them the next movie, you know? It's just the same shit over and over. It's just built upon repetition. Like, yeah, you can say all movies follow, like, the fucking hero's path and shit like that, but even then, like, at least hide it. You know what I mean? Like, they're just fucking consistently the same shit over and over, which I find not that entertaining. Like, some of them are good. I think Shang-Chi was the one that I was thinking of, but that one was pretty good, but make character die or suffer. I think what I find is more intuitive, well, not intuitive, but just better in all senses, is stuff like that reaches outside of that. You got Kick-Ass, for example. It's like, yeah, you know, they're making they're doing fucking you know, superhero movies, but it's like not following the same fucking, you know, story over and over and over again. Like, all these movies are just built upon repetition, and you can't really tell me otherwise. Like, yeah, there'll be like your odd movie that might be slightly different, but not by much generally. I think is kind of just disappointing. Small birds with a person behind them. Yeah. $275. Take off the RAM. Get 300. Can we get? Oh no. Don't have the camshaft either. the exhaust. I'm gonna confirm that, level it up, and then apply. Level it up once, just doing a solo mission. Okay, give me a message, man. I don't know, I hold opinions on those shits. Well, yeah, I don't know. I just don't also agree with the fact that you can just keep making the same fucking thing over and over and over again and expect people to continue enjoying it. And the thing is that, yeah, people do continue enjoying it, and I think that's just stupid. Like, yeah, like what you like, but I don't know how people enjoy the same fucking thing over and over. Yeah, they make money, and it's not like it's anything crazy that, you know, makes you go, whoa, no way. You know, these guys are, like, you know, I don't think those things deserve the amount of money they get and the amount of money that's put into them. Like, yeah, there's some pretty insane CGI, but, like, also, I've seen some CGI that's, like, better with, like, less, you know what I mean? If I'm looking for, you know, the amount of CGI that they're sticking in, you know, I'm expecting fucking, you know, Christopher Nolan type of shit, you know? That's where shit's insane. But these guys spending probably more for fucking less, you know? I think Ruben would get angry for my comments on these as well. I feel like he would hold a different opinion than me, but I stand by it. I just think that a lot of media these days is fucking just the same boring shit over and over again, and nobody's fucking really trying, and it's kind of just embarrassing. Yeah, they are severely. It's a niche that is stupidly overused a lot. Like, the amount of movies they come out, those fucking DC Marvel each year, is just ridiculous. Like, I'd like one good fucking movie each month. No, Disney's fucking terrible. I hate Disney. Disney's fucking stupid, and they make stupid decisions. I wish they did. Like, they're just terrible. They're just a very... The amount of people that, like, so Disney as well, it's just even worse. They are very non-consumer. Nice. $8.44, 35, 25. I think 25 is the best I'm gonna get. That one wasn't too bad. Don't particularly like the look of some of those. So I'm going to end stream soon. After this, I'm not going to play any more matches. I'm too tired, I need to sleep in because I got lots of shit to do. that would be fucking perfect for me, but... Yes. Just needs a joke these days. These are great, but... It's just Disney's so out of touch. Like, holy shit. No, I don't like them still. Yeah, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. To say the least. At least I got rid of fucking Rachel Ziegler or whatever her name is, dude. She was just terrible. But, dude, like, I don't know if they changed it. I don't even think it was either like one or none of the, or maybe it was three, I can't remember. But you got the fucking dwarves, right? And, like, only a handful of them are actual fucking, you know, dwarf, like, people with dwarfism. Like, what kind of shit is that? You can't call them dwarves and have them, like, fucking taller than me. Jeez, that just makes me feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, come on here, Disney. If you're gonna, you know, make people feel good about themselves, at least fucking, you know, not call people that are fucking taller than me fucking dwarves. It's just stupid. Like, they are so trying to get with the times that they're, like, fucking worse. You know what I mean? Like, they're out of the fucking times. It's just a bit embarrassing. Indeed. I think what they need to just fucking figure out is you can't cater to everyone. And that there's always going to be one or two people that are not going to be happy with your shit. But you should look at it and go, you know, do we actually give a shit about these people's feelings? Maybe, maybe not. Fuck me, these all look ugly. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they would have many job opportunities and you've just fucked it. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't know, it's just very stupid. Oops. Yeah. They fucking can't, honestly. Yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. Well, they got rid of Rachel Ziegler, I think, so that would probably be it. Okay. Yeah, I would rather, but the amount of money that's probably gone in for them to realize that fucking... They're like, oh my lord. That's the old Rachel Ziegler. I don't think she's still in there. But, oh, they've changed their thing now. Albeit half them are fucking... He's taller than her. So much for being a dwarf. Well, but that looked terrible, the CGI. Like, that looks like a fucking joke. But the old, that must be the new fucking ones that come out. Like, these were the dwarves. That should be fucking taller than me. Look at them. Like, literally pirate, right? What is this? There's one dwarf guy. And then, what is this? I'm sorry, dude. Like, that's embarrassing. There's just so much stupid shit with all that stuff. It's just a bit embarrassing. I don't feel like, that's the thing. People will watch it out of hate, and I'm just like, if it's something stupid, just don't fucking watch it. Yeah, people will still watch it. I'm just like, I mean, I understand hate watching, I guess, if you've like, I don't know. Sometimes hate watching is fine, in my opinion. Sometimes hate watching isn't. Like, if it's like a movie or like, the start of a show and it's meant to be bad, yeah, if you watch it, different way, then maybe it's fine. But like, also, like, if it's the start of a show and it's like just gonna be terrible, in my opinion, not worth watching. But if it's if you like, been watching it a couple seasons and it's turned to shit, then I can understand, I guess. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. What the fuck? This movie. Sorry, let's look at this. This is a new leak for Humble Bundle. Next week. One of them seemed interesting. The rest of them I'm not too sure about. But I don't know this one. Do I know this one? I feel like I've seen this before, actually. Looks like something I already own. But obviously I fucking don't. Regardless, I'm not disappointed in that. It looks interesting. So it's like space engineers, I'm guessing, but you're actually more in space than on ground for the start, I'm guessing. So maybe, I guess, less to do. Space engineers. What about Forza? Yeah, that's what I was playing. WWE 2K23. Oh yeah, it's got a terrible rating. Is it worth the rating? I debate. I think there are issues with it. Do I think it's worth a 73%, you know, you know, yeah, not 73. Wow. Yeah. Um that wouldn't even be, it would be actually a 63, but is rated negative, but I'm more mixed up the numbers. 37% voted positive, and I think that's not right. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's buggy, it's missing content, and I think it's not great. With some things, especially the multiplayer, but I also don't think it's like terrible. I just think that, like, would I recommend it? No, especially not for the price. But would I not recommend it? No, I'm pretty indifferent. If it interests you, it's probably worth getting. They'll also update it for a decent while. It's been like 4 years since the last one, so I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. But on the other side, it's kind of like, would I buy it for 130? I don't know. I had a $50 gift card anyway, so it was fine. But yeah, so WWE 2K23 seems to be the next one. I'm reading it. It's by it's on Deal Labs, if you guys know. Oh, what's his name? Bill Con. He always leaks this shit, and it's all in French, so I'm trying to decode it. Like, vous avez un data? I don't know. I don't speak. I haven't learned French in a while. I'm not able to read French too much. But there's obviously things. So this will be, I don't know. This one seems positive. The last couple ones haven't been too positive. But the thing is, they don't have a UFC for on PC. So would I potentially play it? Yeah, maybe if it's not 100 gig. Oh my god, 80. How? You get to punch Logan Paul? Maybe worth it then. It doesn't look great though. Like, for a game that's been coming out for how many fucking years? You know, you'd expect a bit better. NBA's fucking in the shit. Overwhelming. Jeez. Mostly. That's even worse. What happened here? Okay, side thing. We're looking up FIFA. Okay, they're pretty mixed and different. 55. Yeah, FIFA players are a bit ridiculous. They just buy the exact same game each year and like, oh, you know, same bugs. Yeah, I know. My brother has FIFA, dude. He fucking tells me about this shit. And I'm just like, you guys are just crazy. The Legend of Tiending. I don't know either. Not interest me. Yeah, this one does not interest me. Looks unique. Not at all interesting for me. Oh, no way, there's Kung Fu fighting. Taiwanese Robin Hood. Interesting. Maybe it's based on it in quotation. Oh, maybe not in quotation. Maybe it's based on a legend. Well, it's the Legend of Tiending, so I would assume it might be. I don't know. It doesn't interest me at all. 34 positive just gives me the feeling that they just don't have fucking much people playing the game. Please, just, I'll give you anything, you know. So this one, doesn't interest me at all. Like, what the fuck is this? Art looks interesting. The game, like, some of this like, I don't know. If I were to break it down and like gameplay things, it just seems like a bit all over the show. What are these? Why are they multicolored? Why are they just going randomly? They're not even following my guy. Why there's a Y here? Like there is so much going on here that is just a bit weird. Two, what? Like 19 just in the middle of nowhere. It's interesting. It's not, I don't know, it's not particularly high quality looking either. Like, what, my guy's got the goofiest face. The homie's just pulling some A poses. There's fucking clipping going on with her hand. I mean, I don't know. It's something, but trying to mute myself. I might be fine. I gotta sneeze. I don't know. From a game, like, I don't know. If I were to break it, yeah, those cheeks. If I were to break it, I don't know. I could overlook things and, you know, go full game dev on it, but maybe we won't. Like, it's a good game, better than anything I've made, but it also, I don't think it is that interesting for me. A Zen puzzle game. I don't think it interests me either. It's not even music and get copyrighted. Pass. It's a humble game, that's probably why. It's been a while since I put a humble game in. I'm guessing that's just your typical Humble game that would be in. That's the 4 out of the 8 titles. For me, WWE, probably a miss, but could be interesting if you can punch Logan Paul. That might be cool. You know, he's a bit of a not overly amazing guy. Fucking still owes people $1 million, you know, for his crypto fucking fraud. Yeah, good on you. The fucking this one seems interesting, but not that interesting to me. I think it's just a very niche game for a niche amount of people. It's got a decent amount of reviews though, so it seems good if you like those sorts of games. I'm just not that much of a puzzle kind of person in this regard. I like some puzzle games, but it depends on the type of puzzles. I mean, that Legend of Tending, this seems kind of shite, if I say so myself. Like, it seems like, what was it? It was like 25 or so, 30 reviews. The last, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, 100% positive, but like, it's not a game that you would buy because it's overly fun. You'd buy it because you like that sorts of games as well. It's just a niche game, in my opinion. It just looks niche. Maybe I'll play it and I can give you an actual review, but it just seems like a bit of a niche. And not particularly amazing. Maybe it's good. But then, and then the last one, the hard shit. Hard space shipbreaker. Like, this one seems good. If any game interests me, this one would be it. Like, I don't know, it doesn't show too much about what really goes on in this, but I mean, maybe it shows something in here. How's the music? I turned it off. What the fuck? What? Weird. I just don't want to get copyrighted, so. I mean, yeah, if you build spaceships, repair them, you know, stuff like that, maybe there's a bit of story to it. That could be interesting, and I would maybe enjoy it. Salvaging sandbox, yeah, that interests me. If you can build ships, potentially, that would interest me even more. But, don't know, we'll have to see. I don't know. I'm a bit indifferent about this month. They've got some pretty good ones as of recent, but I think they were getting better and then they've just dropped the bag a little bit. Maybe. I'm not sure if you can. Maybe if you can, it would be good. This wow, we're still on this bundle? Oh no, this is the editor's choice. I was gonna say that made no sense. This one was pretty good. I mean, I didn't really play too much of these games, but in my opinion, the quality of these games are a lot better and higher. Like, the Quarry was fucking insane. Middle Housing is pretty decent. Like, Dark Pictures Anthology is generally pretty good. Rebel Link, made by the same people that did Plague Inc., so pretty big. You know, Chivalry with Disco Elysium shit. I'm not rich. Bro, I'm working like 1 day a week for like 3 hours, my dude. There is nothing that relates with me being rich, my dude. It's not by choice, it's by the matter of skills just taking up too much of my time. So, there were some good ones, but I have money to spare. It's because I save my money. Ghostwire, or I manage it well, I should say. Outer Worlds, Yakuza, these are good games. That's good. This one was... I should play The Forgotten City. It might be interesting. Seven just seems very near. You buy Shiv. I'll hook you up. I know somebody who worked on Shiv. I'll hook you up. No, I. So, how much is it? 27 for the whole thing? It makes no sense. What happened? You used to be able to buy, like, a portion of it. Why is it you have to pay the whole thing? Is it, like, a in general thing that they've changed? Yeah, no, this one is fine. So it's just this one you have to buy. That's stupid. What's the best game on Steam, Philippe? Rick and Morty. But this is fucking stupid. Maybe not actually. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I thought this wasn't as much, and I'm like, no way you're getting 60.59 in a couple of these, and you're leaving it at that. That just seems like stupid. But if you're getting, 1 to 16, that seems worth it, I guess. I mean, if these are more than, like, 30 pages. Would I get it? Probably not. But I could see it being worth it. Yeah. For 30 bucks. New Zealand. Please tell me! You don't like Rick and Morty? At all? Rick and Morty's pretty good. It used to be better, and then I got kind of shit, and now they got rid of fucking Mabingus, and now it's just, yeah, I don't know, and it's sort of going into the drain, and I'm not gonna probably be watching it. Not your thing? Fair. Rick and Morty has its good moments and its bad moments. If you're sending me fucking weird porn games, I'm gonna destroy you. You can't send me Counter-Strike 2 soundtrack and say best game. And it takes you like fucking 5 minutes to find it as well. This is pretty good. It's not a fucking game. I'll show you the best game. Cyberpunk. Bonus content. Soundtrack. Best game. Let's listen to one of these. Or maybe... Best game. 5. This was a good one. One thing I do find that's pretty good about these is fucking it's not Paladins, Amy. I did finally hit 600 hours in Paladin, so hit 600, and I don't want much more than that, to be honest. I struggle to play the game. What's the store page looking like? Mostly positive? Oh, we're sharing our favorite games. Philippe's not sharing his favorite game. Philippe's favorite game was Pokemon Go. Fact. Oh no, Road Company was. I think Road Company wasn't Femboy Simulator. No! Yeah. Please, search up Femboy Aim Trainer. You'd get it. Wallpaper engine is goated. I know somebody who worked on this Road Company, but not like... Well, I don't know. Would I say personally? No, I haven't met them in real life, but... They work on Embergen now, so that's interesting. The player numbers of what? Paladins or Road Company? CS2 on top. Paladin's probably not great. It's dropping again. I'll be back. I need to go to the bathroom. But A lot of Americans are asleep. Oh, yeah, okay, still. I still don't understand it. They go, you know, you're dropping, then random boost to 17k. There wasn't even an update, I don't recall. Within, like, 1 month. It just randomly went up. Then dropped again, like, fucking within 10. That's what I thought. They're like, it's not bots. They're like, it's not bots, but potentially could be bots. Because it costs, but not necessarily did they pay for them. Somebody could have botted them for whatever fucking reason. You know? I wouldn't know the purpose of it, but that's just very unnatural. Unless they're popping out an update, but then it drops again by 5,000. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense. Like, popping out Cyberpunk, you know? We look at the the 1.6 update, right? Which was, would have been here, you know? It was maintained for quite a while. If you're getting a decent update that brings players, it doesn't generally drop straight away, like, very quickly. Like, even here, it's dropping a decent amount, but it's still pretty healthy in comparison to a lot of the games. So that makes sense to an extent, but it's because it's still one of the most played games at the moment, so I don't know, I don't, it's a bit dodgy. Oh, Cyberpunk, it's still like, yeah, top 20. Yeah. Road Company will be like under 1,000, I reckon. Would it be closer to 500? Would be interesting. Under that, sorry, right? 1 person. Yeah, that's not good. If there's one OCE map, like, well, there's like under 3 OCE matches, like, consistently, and Paladins with 4 to 8k players, like, no match. What about the teamfight tactics? Is that better or worse? Let's take a guess. I reckon worse. No, not teamfight tactics. What was the other game that they made? Deco. There's Divine Knock Out. Oh yeah, they should drop it. It's 29. But it's like 2 matches of like the 3 matches of DQ. Well, I don't know how many people can play at a time, but that's embarrassing. Jesus. What about Ram Royale? Which they dropped like all the good shit for Ram Royale, so not great, about the same. Yeah. Hey, old WRC came out, that's sick. Oh, I think I had this game on my wish list. Yeah, Rare Cop apparently is a good game, so I don't know, I've been looking into that. I've looked into this game for whatever reason, I don't know why. Yeah. Some real fucking weird shit. I always like going through this. Some of these are weird. You see some weird shit, but sometimes interesting shit. So they added shit. Interesting. So you can't actually view it, but they've added it. So it's always interesting to go into this. So what are they adding? They're adding a Buick number 6 performance trainer. This will be old. 19. What is this? Shit's wide. Nice racing Corvette Peugeot. Not really my cup of tea. Kind of looks like a. Is it like a V8 supercar, but not? Weird. Kind of looks like Oh, I don't know what I'm looking for. Like one of the, yeah, I don't know. Nice Cadillac. These can look nice if I'm thinking of it. Yeah, these ones are nice. Mercedes AMG GT3. GT3? I don't, oh, is it called the GT? No, it's these. Nice. I like it. Lotus Type 40. I know what that one is. McLaren 720. I don't know. None of them are too interesting. I'm guessing those would, a lot of them be the car pass, which I'm not paying for. Jackie Chan. I don't know, it doesn't interest me too much. The car pass is generally good and it's generally worth it for me, but like fucking an extra $50, no thanks. Like, it would have been cheaper here, but I'd still be spending another $20 for it, and then I was like, if I'm spending that much money, I don't believe it to be worth it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it is sleep time as well. Anywho, thank you guys all for watching. Expect to see some video maybe tomorrow, the following day, in regards to our game. I have a bit to talk about there, but that one will probably be another like 12 minute, 10, 12 minute, unless I go on a tangent again. Because there was good additions. Just still a lot of what we added. Yeah, our game, Timoride. Your game, it was better than your game. But also then again, some of what we're adding we haven't actually implemented. So, you'll probably hear about it tomorrow or the following day when I end up making the video. Assuming I get the time to. Whose game was multiplayer? Dude, your multiplayer was actually ridiculously moronic. Okay, listen to this, Amy. Homie gets multiplayer in his game. Good for you. I've made a multiplayer game before, so suck on that. But regardless, at least when I made a multiplayer game, it was an actual multiplayer game. Your game required you to log into a service that was not hosted or owned by yourself, sign in, do, you know, email, password, shit like that, just to gain access to be able to play multiplayer. That's stupid. Yeah, local. Then you have to be local. Skilder. That is not a skilder. Like, who the fuck is gonna log into this random as website, right? Just to gain access to it. you know, to be able to play multiplayer. And might I add that the fact that it's a multiplayer game generally relies on the fact that you have other people playing, but due to it being, you know, not, you know, owned by you guys or nor hosted by you guys, that also means that, you know, not many people would fucking, you know, buy into that. And then on the other hand, because that nobody would be playing the game, and then it's a constant source of nobody playing the game because you want other people to be playing it because it needs other people to play it to make it interesting. But then nobody wants to get into it because it's fucking dodgy, right? That was like a fundamental flaw, and I know you tried, and I keep telling you to tell, you know, Nicholas not to do multiplayer. It's a terrible decision, and he still decided to do it, and I figure that. But multiplayer is like, if done wrong, is going to ruin the game. So, and your game is effectively not really playable due to that. So, at least if you had made it a single player game, then at least you would run into the thing of at least you could play it yourself and not to worry about having to host servers and shit. And whatnot. So, yeah. There was reasons that we dropped our multiplayer game and remade it into a completely different game that was single player. And, yeah. We considered these things. Anywho, I'm gonna end stream, so thank you guys all for watching, and we will catch you maybe, I don't know, maybe if I get some time I'll stream or make some videos or something, but I wouldn't expect too much with me having 2 weeks to go and 1 week to get most assessments done, so, will be interesting. Maybe I'll stream myself doing some Unity shit on the weekend, we'll see. Anyway, catch you guys all later, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.